Alright, now that we have the single layout for our product, let's customize it a bit so we can show an image, also the price, and whatever else you want to add. You'll notice right here that this is already putting out the variable pricing with the purchase button. You can leave that in there or you can take it out pretty easily. So from our dashboard, if we go into themes, all themes, and then you pick a product, this is that piece that I talked about earlier where you can disable the automatic output. So if we check that and update, refresh, you'll see that that area is now gone. So again, what that does, it just adds a purchase button at the end of your content. So right now our single page only has the title and the content. Of course, this title matches up with this title here, and this content matches up with this content here. So if we look at our theme files and you go to content-downloads, you'll see that that page is displaying the content because the way that our markup is set up. So right here we're outputting the title, which is the underscore title, and then the underscore content. So you can arrange this around, make this H2, make it whatever you want, add a class to it where you can style it. What I want to do here first is create or put a spot in here for an image. So people want to see what they're buying, of course, before they buy it. So we need to put an image of the theme. So if you look in my theme, I don't really have a featured image area. So if your theme doesn't either, you need to go into your functions file, and then if it doesn't have it, you need to add this line here, add underscore theme underscore support post thumbnails. And you can Google this and find more about it, or go to this URL right here. But once you do and you save that and you reload, this will be for every post page and custom post type, which is this case themes. If you scroll down here, you'll see that there's this featured image section now. So what I can do here is set a featured image. So I'm just going to grab a random image, let's just say this one here, put that image in there, update, and reload the front end. You notice that nothing happened. That's because we don't have the code in our content-downloads to display an image. So what we need to do is go grab that. So I'm going to go search Google, WordPress, post thumbnail. You'll see that the very first result that comes up is this post thumbnail. So this talks about, there's that tag that I just mentioned, that add theme support. But now that we have the support, I need to disable it. So they give you some examples here. I'm going to look for one where I can put class on it. And that's right here. Put a class on the image. But this example up here is probably a good one to go with because it gives a little if statement. I'm going to put it right below the title for now. I'm going to do a PHP tag and then put that if statement in there. So what this if statement is saying is, if there's a post thumbnail, then go ahead and display it. So that's exactly what we need. So if we save that and refresh again, you'll see that the image is put in here. It's pretty huge and it looks like it's getting squished a little bit. So that's why I wanted to put a class on it. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to grab the one that has the class. Looks like this here. I don't need those PHP tags on there, so I'm just going to grab this, copy that, and put it right here. So I'm using Bootstrap. So it has a responsive image class called img-responsive. And that'll make my image responsive. This is the size of the thumbnail, or the image right here. You can see that WordPress creates several different sizes for you out of box, and you can also create new sizes if you want. but I'm going to go ahead and use the original image resolution so it's all big. So that would be the full one. So we go full. So I'm kind of skipping how to create a post thumbnail because I've done that in other tutorials at Bootstrap WP. So if you're interested in learning how to do that, you can find those in that section. Alright, so now that we have the post thumbnail showing up in the full size with the image responsive class, let's save that file and then reload the front end again. And you can see here that my title's showing, my image, it looks a lot better, it's not squished. And then my content. And of course I have the sidebar over here. So now when a user lands on the page, as long as I have a post thumbnail uploaded, it'll automatically show, and then my content. So just to show that how that if statement works, if I remove this featured image and update and reload, you see that the image went away. That's because of this if statement right here. If it has a post thumbnail, then go ahead and show it. If not, then it's not going to do anything. So I'm going to put that image back in. There it is. So we can put some content in here, you know, make it look, this content would be the sales copy or whatever you want to add about your theme. Maybe it's the features. Probably should add a class on this as well to add a little bit of bottom margin. But that'll just be, cleaning it up a bit. Add some spacing there. I'm going to end this here, and then the next tutorial we'll go over how to add a custom price over here in the sidebar for our theme.